Hello students, very good afternoon to all of you. This is the video for your chapter The Story of Village Palampur. This is last video for this chapter The Story of Village Palampur. Here student, this time we are studying about the non-farming activities. Before this we have studied about the farming activities that happens in the village of Palampur. But here, here we are going to read some non-farming activity in the village of Palampur. Studying the video, I have told you that dairy is the very famous and running activity in the village of Palampur that is used by many people there to earn their living. Here, the second non-farming activity is shopkeepers of Palampur. Many peoples in the village are involved in trade. And trade means here a business where the exchange of goods from one to another place or one to another hand. And there were not many in Palampur, so the traders of the Palampur who are also shopkeeper there, who buy different goods from wholesale markets and then they bring it in their shops, and to have their own profit then they sell it in the market. You will see there are many general stores in the villages. There the shopkeepers sold a wide range of various type of things which is used in the our daily routine, like that wheat, rice, sugar, tea, oil, biscuits, soap, toothpaste, batteries, candles, notebook, pen, pencil, even some clothes. Students, these are the things that is used by our people in the house as a daily using things, and the shopkeepers bought these things from the wholesalers and now they sold in their shops. Few of the families whose house are close to the bus stands, they have also no problem, no disturbing moment for them to think about their employment. So they use a part of the space of to open small shops, and there they sell eatable things. Now here example of man Karim. You see, Karim has opened a computer class center in the village. When Karim knew that our village boys go to cities, go to town to get their computer knowledge, he found two women in the village who had a degree in computer application, and now then he installed a computer institute in front of the room of his house, and After that, he started the class. Students, here is a clue you have to understand that when he started the computer class, now the boys has a great advantage that now they have not to suffer so much to move from far towns, and Karim also got a nice employment there, and he also provided employment to two women who lived in the village. Therefore, in the village, therefore, you know that the employment of Karim is also helpful to them, and he also found a very nice location there. He earned a handsome money for him. Also, he developed his skill. You can say here that this is skill development, that is also uh, provided by the government to spread these things in the locality. Government is also helping to the people to do this thing as a subsidy. This is a great help of the government to develop skill India everywhere. So now when we discuss here, when we compare here to Karim's capital endeavor, we find that this is very different from Misri Lal, because Misri Lal has purchased mechanical sugarcane and he crushed machines run on electricity. He earned money only for himself. He earned money only for himself. But here, Karim had started his job and he provided job also to two persons. Means there is employment for three people. So this is a great difference between Karim and Misri Lal. Now, point number 4, you see, transport a fast developing sector. Transport is also a variety of employment in the village of Palampur, where people used rickshaw, tanga, jeep, tractor, trucks, driving, and also drive the traditional bullock cart and buggy in the transport service. They carry the people's goods from one place to another, and in return they get paid for it. Students, number of people are involved in this activity to earn their living. Now here is also an example for you. A man whose name is Kishore. Kishore is a farm laborer in a village area, but he suffered so much. So Kishore decided to take a loan from the bank, and then this was under a government program which was giving cheap loans to poor landless household. He got a loan and then he bought a buffalo with his money. He now sells buffalo's milk, and after that he attached a wooden cart to his buffalo, and he started to use it as transport various items. This was the routine of Kishore to bring clay for the potters from the river Ganga, and also he goes to Shahpur with a load of jaggery or other commodities. Every month he started to get a nice income, and he is able to earn more than what he used to do some years back. So here, students, you can see that different type of people are using their skill to earn their living, and now they are also successful to live their life comfortably. Here you see that farming, that is the main production activity in the village. You have read here in the summary. Once again, I revise you the main points that is helpful to you. There are many important changes in the way of farming that is practiced, and farmers are allowed to produce more crops from the same amount of land. This is important achievement for the farmers in the village of Palampur, and raising productions a great deal of pressure that has been put on the land and other natural resources. You know that for the production of it requires land, labor, and working capital, fixed capital, human capital. These are the requirements for production, and labor being the most abundant factors of production. It would be ideal if new age of farming used much more labor. The farmers started to modern farming methods in the place of traditional farming because there was 2 to 3 times more production they were getting in modern farming methods. But this farming method was harmful for our environment, for our natural resources, because this was a great destroying process for our natural resources, as it takes more irrigation, as the pesticides also destroys our microorganisms, and it also uh, it also make worthless to our groundwater, that is a great resource for the people. So these are the things that is also a negative marking for the environment, but people used it for their own requirement, for their own advantage. After that, you see that some people were involved in non-farming activities, like that dairy, like that is shopkeeper, like that in transportation. So these were the things that was very helpful for the people to earn their living by use these opportunities. Okay, students, now this is the end of this chapter.